Let me tell you something. Girl. The police just arrested the woman that made the false call, which led to the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. 31-year-old Zeus Baddest contestant Demi Blanco made a false report to the police. She called them people saying that Young Scooter was shooting at her. And they was running a whole house and selling the dope out the back door, and they need to be investigated. Then the police blitzed the house, and it led to the death of Young Scooter after a foot race with 12 in which he jumped the fence and hit his femoral artery and collapsed. Check this line, delusional. Ow!
There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273, there is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They hold the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over, if they was fighting over drugs. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So after the police investigated the situation thoroughly, they realized they was being bamboozled by a false caller. They couldn't track the caller, so they put a $6,000 reward out to see if someone would recognize this woman's voice and alert them. This dodo head ain't even give nobody time to get the bread, cause she get online looking for clout and did a tell-all book on IG. She went online and told her story, talking about Young Scooter was abusing her and she the victim. This man died behind that, and she on there looking for clout. Mind you, this is a baddest contestant. She failed that TV, so she trying to get her moment of clarity through this man's death. So shortly after she pulled her heart out on IG, the police arrested her. They kicked the door in, and they charged her with making a false report. Now you know more charges coming. She used trigger words that made the police use tactics and procedures that was unnecessary, that led to a man being unalive. So I think they should charge this woman with manslaughter. In fact, it needs to be malice murder, because that false call she made led to an unnecessary body of a very famous rapper that was necessary to the streets of Atlanta. Now I want you to think about this. It's a well-known fact that women always weaponize the police against men, and the men always end up getting locked up or up. Every time the police coming, they gonna take somebody, and it's never the woman. And half the time, maybe 80% of the time, the woman ain't telling the truth, and them cops got more things to do. So somebody coming in, they ain't about to waste their time. But see, the women that call the police and make false claims on men just to get them locked up because they emotionally scarred, that's the spirit of Jezebel lurking in these type of women, trying to tear down men, man. Throw this woman under the jail with Diddy and them. Now the question still remains, if Young Scooter ain't do nothing, why he was running from the police? My thought is, he didn't do nothing, but he definitely was aware that it was some illegal substances or illegal pistols in the house that he was in on his birthday, and probably ain't want to go back to prison on a dummy charge, so he took off. I mean, think about it. What rapper you know that's famous that got hits? This man got hits that done went gold. What rapper you know famous that could get booked for a party on his birthday selling dope on his birthday? You just got to be a dumb dodo head. I don't think young Scooter was that dumb. I think he was just at the trap house with his homies finna head out and go out, and she knew that, and he probably was going to see another broad, and she knew that too. And she was trying to cop block to make sure he didn't get where he was going. And it ended up with this man being found dead. This man got kids out here that mourning his loss. Throw that woman under the jail and charge her with murder. But y'all comment below and let me know how y'all feel about this situation. I know the men versus women wars finna start in the comments. I know y'all gonna play victim, but you can't defend wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And we who abide here abide by the truth. And the truth don't need no support. Y'all comment below your thoughts. Rest in peace to young Scooter. I'ma close this chapter. I'ma move on from this, man. Cause this ain't something that I like to report on. Cause young Scooter ain't really bothered nobody. He was out there just trying to get his money and he stayed out the way. You ain't never hear young Scooter out there in no mess, man. Barely had any beef. Young Scooter was a real one, man. Rest in peace to young Scooter. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all comment below. Y'all make sure y'all watch out for them scams that be in the comments, man. We the business.